Hi everybody, my name's Adam. I have opinions as inflammatory as hemorrhoids. Well, we finally got some really good news coming out of the Disney camp. Because Rian Johnson got fired. He got shit canned. He is fucking done. Because of the travesty of The Last Jedi. You know, there was much fan backlash because nobody really cared for the way he treated the legacy characters with so much great disrespect. Hell, like Luke Skywalker in that movie was a former shell of himself. He wasn't the great intergalactic Jedi hero. He is, just a sad, hollow shell of himself from what happened with him and Kylo Ren. And the whole thing is, and it has to do with box office numbers, due to the foreign market, like China, too. They were expecting like $500-600 million from China. Well, that movie tanked at the box office. They made like $313 million. And from the whole thing about it is, I went to watch when Solo was coming out, there's this Alex Becker dude, kind of like dude bro-ish, but hey, his channel is he gave the idea of boycotting Han Solo, a Star Wars story. Yeah, that movie failed at the box office because droves of people from what they did in the fucking Last Jedi just fucking was like, fuck you, we're not gonna go see this shitty movie. Because the whole and another thing is, the toy sales have tanked too because of the of the Last Jedi and oversaturation in the toy market. Hell, there's a bunch of Toys R Us closings about that happened. Toys R Us went out of fucking business. They couldn't even sell, any of the Rose Tico figures probably for $1. Probably, or Ethan Van Sciver might have hit them all up and bought them all out for probably 12 for $1. And the whole thing is, and I also heard Kathleen Kennedy's out for the mishandling and letting Rian Johnson do whatever he fucking wanted with the characters and The Last Jedi, and they're like, I want to support, and they fucking were shitty to the fans, with the they called us man babies, fucking sexist, racist, misogynist, when we just didn't like the storytelling. Shit, I don't care if they had a alien transgender that masturbated in a dark corner and wept, kind of like Mark Waid, Mundane Man, and the Tom King version of Batman. I would not fucking care about that. Because, hey, they're fucking gone. And the thing I gotta say to both of them is, don't let the fucking blast door hit you on the way out, you assholes. The fans finally won. Comicsgate, the politics, DC is the fucking, SJW politics are starting to flood in from Marvel, and and it's no, you don't want to do this. Come on, Dan, have a writers meeting, talk to people. And my pull list is dwindling and dwindling. I stick to for the New Age of Heroes books. I like Sideways, I like Silencer, I like Damage, I like the Terrifics. Wait, 5, and the Mortal Men. Those are legitimately good comic books. Same thing with fucking, I checked out the Catwoman book. I enjoy that. You know, like shit. I like walked away from Batman. The Brian Hill Detective Comics is good though. You've got to pick up those. You know, like check those out. And Hawkman is fucking awesome. And I like Justice League because Scott Snyder. And I'm still reading Doomsday Clock. You know, like holy fuck. That's how small my pull list has gotten from DC Comics. You know, like, I walked away, I noped out after Man of Steel and shit like that, too. And the whole thing is, you know, like, it's time to stop. You know, like, you've got to gatekeep from these people that are destroying the industry. You know? And if they're... And with the thing about this is, like, DC's going to die... is going to start dying, too, and I don't want that to happen. You know, like Marvel, you know, like that ship has sailed after, you know, like Cable ended. I walked away. I said, fuck you, Marvel. You know, like Tom Brevoort blocked me, the fat fucking piece of shit. You know, like, and the whole thing is, no. It's time to stop, guys. You know, like, and the most pro-consumerist person is Peter Simeti. You know, like, I'm just to shop around on his Etsy store to get some, you know, like Alterna Comics. You know, like he gave me some recommendations. Great dude. See, you know, like I'm gonna check them out and I'm gonna review them for you and tell you if you should shop. You guys should shop around too, because that's the whole thing. You know, like, and they don't do superhero shit. It's more like genre fiction too. They have like 3 or 4 superhero books, and they're geared to a younger audience, which is fine. You know, like, hey, you know, like, they can have their kids' books, but they want to, you know, like, attract, you know, like, the more mature reader with their genre fiction line. So, I'm gonna probably do that next pay, you know, like, have to wait a week, and I'll probably post videos on that shit. And, oh, there's a special announcement, too. Where have I been all this week? You guys are fucking probably all wondering and shit. Well, I have been doing, you know, like, my best friend and I, we've been planning out a Multi Strand vidcast, which is kind of like what I Love Comics does, fucking Weaponized Nerd Rage does, you know, like what Still Images while we talk. Like we covered 3 subjects. We covered Marvel, we covered Mundane Matt, and we covered Comics Explained and Comic Historian. It's called the Trigger Cast, because we're trigger some fucking people, and oh my god, and I bring my A game to that. It's one of the and we roll off of each other, you know, like with my comedic insanity, creativity, and his, you know, kind of like mellow, kind of like laid backness. He goes. So yeah, that's a whole thing. It was fucking fun. And it'll be probably up next week, Monday or Tuesday, because hell, he is doing the whole, you know, he's editing it right now as we speak. He's over halfway through the hour and 18-minute podcast. So please, guys, you know, like, check them out. If you like it, subscribe. You know, like, you'll probably laugh out loud, and you would probably, and if, you know, like, you're an SJW, you'd probably get triggered and shit your pants. Well, until next time, I will see you guys around. Hey, stay safe, be careful, trigger SJWs, because that is fucking great entertainment value. And you know, like, watch them go and fucking master, you know, like, and you know, like, watch them melt down, autistically screech, you know, like, and run around and shit. And until next time, I'm signing off.